Hey everyone, thank you for joining me again on another Brooklyn Baritone podcast on this marvelous, fantastic day. What I always say, no matter what part of the day you join me, morning, afternoon, nighttime, evening, late at night, it doesn't matter. I appreciate the likes, the looks, the listens, but of course, I'd appreciate you hitting that subscribe and notification bell on my YouTube channel, Brooklyn Baritone. Do that with no force whatsoever. I'm just enjoying the company. All right. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. That statement was famously coined by former heavyweight world boxing champion Mike Tyson. Now, as nice as that may sound, we can't just go around doing this. There's a reason why that's not a common thing to practice, regardless of what you see was going on in the world today. Think about it like this: the ability to wake up, for those who can, to go walk, jump on your bike, jump on a bus or a train, or jump in your car, or even get an Uber and go to a store, whether it's your corner grocery store, could be Walmart, whatever. And that store, those stores are always stocked up with things that you can get. You have a choice of what you want to get, how much you want to get. You see, the fact that we take these things for granted, that is having order, right? But it's not just about having order, that we have all these wonderful things available to us. It's civility. Civility, before I get more into it, the definition is formal politeness and courtesy in behavior and speech. That may go through over some people's heads because we don't have a lot of formal politeness and courtesy in behavior and speech. Now we actually still do. We actually do. But it may seem like that people has forgotten that. Order establishes the structure for us to operate in a stable fashion. Civility maintains that order. You can take over things with an iron fist, with the sword, with force to establish whatever it is that you want to establish. But once you pass that point, you can't stay there. It's civility that maintains it. It's the written word and the written law of the land is what will develop growth. That is what is going to spark development in people, not constant force, not constant iron fisting. That's not going to fly. You see, when we have a level of civility, we have a level of trust because that displays a level of self governance. When we go around punching each other in the mouth or harming people or taking things by force, we no longer have that trust. Genuine trust or genuine civility is never forced because if it was false to begin with. And if something is false, it can easily be taken away and flipped on you. See, when you're genuine about it, that means you have that level of character, self control, and you also think outside of yourself. It was not just about what's better for you. You're actually thinking about other people, how you engage with other people too. That's the self governance and the civility that keeps our order in place. No matter, we could put as much rules as possible. If people aren't willing to self govern and abide by these rules because they recognize these rules as to this is what maintains the world we have, then it's all going to fall apart. As you can see now, today, things are falling apart. Look at Yahuwah's commandments. These are not meant to be forced upon us because we have free will. We have free will to follow regulations or not. It's the same thing, basically. There's more consequences. These are legitimate guidelines that we will realize to be desired practice. We're going to desire these things, not just feel like we got to be forced to it. We're going to desire it. When we are genuine about following our Father, He made everything in the first place. So once we actually acknowledge Him and who He is, remember, we don't have to be here. He desires for us to move as Him. So He'll give us the time, He'll give us the free will. He may know what we will or won't do, but He gives us that space and free will because He wants us to be genuine. This is how you have proper growth. This is how you have proper trust. This is how you have order to maintain it. This is how you have civility. Always remember, it's not about obeying Him or else. He does it because the more we realize it and practice it, we're going to realize the value in it. And it's more for our benefit. It's going to be more for us realizing, oh, I get it. If I go around punching people in the mouth, that's going to be less people that's going to want to help me out. And then I'm always thinking about wanting to take, wanting to do things grimy, wanting to use people. What that's doing is wearing me out spiritually. I'm not going to have any growth. I'm not going to have any development. Neither is anyone else around you. The takeaway is that civility is not to be forced, but it's needed. It's not to be forced, but it's needed. It's necessary. We can see the results of the lack of self-governance all over the place. Everybody wants to get over the other person. Everybody wants to break the laws. Everybody wants to not follow the guidelines for everyone else because everyone wants to buck the system because everybody feels like the system is there to oppress. I understand it to a degree, but at the bottom line, when we have certain rules, regulations in place, it's for our benefit, for everyone's benefit, to the best of its ability. So not everything is meant to be broken. People say rules are meant to be broken. No, no. That's the mindset that got us in this problem in the first place. Just like as Yah doesn't want to force us, but he wants the best for us. At the same time, we have to realize the reason you could get up, plug your phone up and charge it. You could watch social media. You can go buy those new Jordans that came out. You can go out and eat. You could get Uber Eats and bring it to you. We have this in place because of order and civility, because people realize just ruling with the iron fist or by force is not the way to maintain growth and development. We must realize that and be proper stewards of the word, of the world around us, and our fellow man. Just like the commandments say, it's not to be forced once you realize what the purpose is and the value is. Then, and only then, you're going to really understand what this is all about. So that's all I got for the day. Thank you for joining me. If you want to check out more of my content, you can go to my website at brooklynbaritone.com. I even got merch and all types of stuff over there for you. You can see more of my video content on my YouTube channel, Brooklyn Baritone. I'm also on TikTok and on Instagram and on Facebook. You can get the audio versions of these podcasts on Google, Amazon, and Apple. I air 4 times a week on local Brooklyn cable television, 12 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Verizon, Optimum, RCN, and Spectrum. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm looking forward to your company next time I'm here. Walk good, be blessed.